If you're looking to improve the handling or comfort of your 18 to 23 Jeep Wrangler JL, then stick around for today's video because I have the perfect part for you. These are the Koni Red Heavy Shocks, and if you don't know who Koni is, they've been around for an extremely long time and they've been making a good quality product that entire time. Now this kit is going to provide you with a pair of shocks for the front and a pair of shocks for the rear. Now these shocks are going to improve the ride quality whether you're on the road or off the road, and they're going to work for both the 2-door and 4-door model Wrangler JLs. These shocks will work for your Jeep whether you have no lift kit or up to a 1.5-inch lift kit. Now I will say Koni is great at testing all of their products before selling them to the consumer, so you're always going to know that you have a good quality product that works. Now let's lift our Jeep up into the air, rip out our old factory shocks, and install our new ones. Before we jump into today's install, if you have any questions about the tools that we're using, check out cjponyparts.com/tools or click the link in the corner of the video for a free video and PDF file showing you what tools you should have and how to use them properly and safely. So the first step to this is taking the wheel off. Now I'm going to say that you guys can definitely do this at home without taking the wheel off, but I'm going to take mine off. That way you can actually see what we're doing a little bit easier. For our next step, we're going to remove the nut and bolt that holds on the bottom of our shock. To be able to access the nut and bolt at the top of the shocks, we're going to have to remove 3 bolts to this plastic panel here. With that plastic panel out of the way, we can now access the bolt that holds on the top of our shock. Now that we have the old factory shocks out, I want to point out something about these Konis that make them pretty special before I go ahead and throw them in. So you can actually adjust these. All you have to do is end up spinning the bottom. If you spin it counterclockwise, that'll make them softer. And if you spin them clockwise, that'll make it a harder ride. So go ahead and adjust these before throwing them in to the preference that you prefer, and then you'll be all set and ready to go. Like I said, it's time to go ahead and install the Konis. I'm going to install the bottom bolt first. You're just going to reuse your factory bolts. With everything tightened down, you can go ahead and reinstall this rear cover then. As you guys can see, that was pretty easy, but once you're done with this side, go ahead and repeat the same process on the opposite side. All right, so now we're at the front of the Jeep to remove the front shocks. Now it's really easy. It's basically the exact same process as doing the rear. So we're gonna take off the bottom nut and bolt, and then we'll work on the top and get it out of there. All right, so the bolt is actually behind this fender liner here. But the good thing about the fender liner, it's actually pretty forgiving, so you don't have to take it out. You can just kind of move it out of your way. And then once you move it out of your way, you'll see the bolt at the top. Just go ahead and loosen that and take it out. It's now time to throw our new Koni shock in the front of our Jeep. And this time I'm actually going to put the bolt in the top first because it'll make life a little bit easier. I'm going to leave that loosely installed and then do our bottom bolt. Now that everything's loosely installed, we can go ahead and tighten everything down. Once you're all wrapped up on the current side that you're on the front, go ahead and repeat the exact same process on the opposite side. Well, we're all wrapped up, and I gotta say, this is probably one of the easiest installs I've done to date. I mean, if you give yourself about an hour, you should be able to get this done in no time. Now, if you want to purchase a set of these Koni shocks, head over to our website or click the link down in the description, because I'll have a link that'll take you directly to these shocks on our website. Now, if you do need a good quality shock, definitely pick up a set of Konis. These things are amazing, and the fact that they're adjustable makes them even better. Now, it is time to drop a gear and disappear. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you need any off-road parts, just click the link down below in our description.